The following day, Nicholas plays with his starfish. After enough, his mother takes him to a hospital for regular observation. At the hospital, ward with other boys who have been similarly operated on. They begin to question. Nicholas is released from the hospital. He begins to suspect his mother. However, on their way, Victor gets scared, so he runs back home. The other completely nude, writhing around in the mud, and passing an object from one. He observes that she has what appears to be suckers on her back. Back at the hospital, another night in the hospital while waiting for the final surgery. In that room, the creature is taken out of his stomach and put in a jar. Victor dies during the operation. A nurse brings a conch shell into the ward, saying that Victor has. When she becomes upset and begins to look through his sketchbook, he accuses her of not, who seems to have taken a liking to Nicholas. Stella sneaks Nicholas crazy. Stella then tells him a secret. She shows Nicholas a file with pictures of women before taking him into the water. However, due to being in the water for too long, he sneaks into another room, where he finds one of the boys. When he begins to vomit. Nicholas runs away in fear and enters a different room. After the surgery, Nicholas awakens in a tank. He is himself by the sea with Stella. They again enter the water, but this time floating away from the island. After making sure Nicholas has a drink of fresh water in the harbor of a major city. And that's the ending of the movie. Now, sea is only young boys and female adults. No young girls or male adults too. These humanoids are the result of the evolution of the starfish, zygote, and placing them in the bellies of young boys. The bodies of these boys, if the boy's body is able to survive, they place the boy in a tank where this to prepare his body to host the fetus. When it is time, he's admitted continuously from cities and taken to this seaside place. In the movie, these from memory, as they cannot be found in the village. This suggests that he was a dead body. We can assume that he died while trying to escape, and those women. This is a kind of birth reproduction ritual. Having a baby among them drawn a glimpse of the humanoids watching a video of a cesarean operation. This most kid. We can see this happens to Victor, who dies after the operation. Once inside, the fetuses grow pretty quick, decides to save him from his misery. She then sneaks Nicholas out and takes that he's approaching the shore of a human city. We can assume that he will be rescued. Leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for